slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to go here. That one not close. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. Glasnow ready and deals. Fought off foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him. They'll see what they can do for him.
You have to get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two away now.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now here is Harper.
One ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty. In the dirt, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swung on, popped up left side. Muncy. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Dalton rushing, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Rushing 23 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Late swing, foul to the left. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Into center. Marsh running hard. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Game 4 of the division series. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. Glass now back to work. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year. Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the ground, and that's just foul.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, and that is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
At the belt and fires. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Max Kepler. Yeah, that's fouled off. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Line drive. Caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch just misses.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Nice curveball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Going one thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now here is Andy Pajes. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. That's in there. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Tapped back up the middle. Stop. Over to first. And they get Edman for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 strike.
That one's in there. 2-2 now.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Schwarber stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps him to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hauls it in, 2 away. So Harper stands in. 0 for 1 with a fly out. In there at the knees for a strike. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to first. Freeman takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Phillies down in order, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. Mookie digs in here. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. To short, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground, a second. Stop over to first in time. And Freeman is retired. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Game 4 of the division series. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Glasnow back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Up and in, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. On the ground to the left. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. JT Realmuto steps in. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike.
0-1.
The Phillies still looking for their first hit in this one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time up. Smoked into left, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Wastes no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swings through that one. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top 6. Max Kepler at the plate. And that is out of play. Glass now, ready to fire now. That misses the zone. And 1-1. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up. And a base hit. Castellanos headed for third. Here's the throw into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Go-ahead run on base. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped but foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next offering upstairs. Castellanos on third. Stop at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the DH, Dalton Rushing. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 2. Mookie. Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Perhaps no player on either team embodies what successful postseason offense looks like than Mookie Betts. 1 out, bases empty. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ground ball to Bohm. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Top of inning number 7. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Up the middle, bats up with it, fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 7th. Now here is Freddie Freeman. Swing, and Freeman blasts one to right. And it's gone! He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
New arm out of the bullpen, David Robertson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. And a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Here's Max Muncy. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy. Andy Pajas, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Going, gone! He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind him for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here comes Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Kepler on the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Robertson done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tim Meza taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Next is the designated hitter, Dalton Rushing. Out to short. Off balance throw in time. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia. It'll bring up JT Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And that's a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Max Kepler. And a foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Popped up. Edman in position. Makes the grab, 1 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Phils trailing by 3 late here in game 4. That one down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Now, Bryson stopped. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And he swings through that one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Dodgers leading by 3 here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie to hit. Right through there for a strike. And Mookie takes. Foul ball. The rare K for Mookie.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Freeman hits it in the air. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner at the plate. Garcia back to work. Right side. Edman tosses to first. Turner is out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one in the air, center field. Pajes makes the play. That's out number 2. Last chance for the Phillies. Bryce Harper will hit next. The first overall pick back in 2010. That's in there. 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Phillies down to their final strike. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And here comes Alec Bohm, and first offering is fouled off. Two outs, and that one fouled off. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
My shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres.